Hey everybody, Jay Shalansky here from the 5th Trooper. Today we're going to do an unboxing. I have the IG Assassin droids. So really excited about getting these on the table and very excited to have them in my hands. So for those of you that don't know, IG Series Assassin Droid box comes with IG-11 and IG-88. And yeah, so we're going to take a look at this box. So this is the first time I'm opening it. I didn't do any pre-show shenanigans where I took a look at everything, so I'm going to react to everything live here. So we got the sprues in a bag, we've got the tokens and cards, we've got the bases. Okay, that's it for the bag, you guys can see there. So I guess let's start with the booklet. So it looks like standard new AMG practice, which is to have the instructions for assembly separate. So I believe you can find these on the website if they're up yet. But yeah, so here's the here are the cool little pictures of the units, and then also the art. Sorry, I got distracted there. I was looking at all the names here for the lead game developers and the play testers and all that. So pretty cool. I'm going to put this to the side. Next, we're going to take a look at these screws. So this is something, obviously, FFG started, and AMG's continuing the tradition of putting all the minis on sprues. So let's see if we get a look at that. So because these guys both look pretty similar, we've got a lot of similar parts. It looks like a lot of different gun configurations. That's pretty neat. You know, we've got double guns, you've got, again, double guns on here, you've got IG-88's Vibroax, a couple different gun configurations here as well, and then some of their accessories. We've got their bodies, heads, so that looks pretty cool. Alright, bases, ooh, I bet you're all waiting for that. Okay, let's pop open these cards and take a look. So, we have Alright, so here we go. We've got IG-88. He's, you know, I think we've gone over this on the Scoundrels podcast. If you don't know, we have a podcast called The Notorious Scoundrels, and we kind of covered all this. But he's got the Armor 1, Arsenal 2, Bounty, Impervious. He's got Sharpshooter 1, and 5 health, 2 courage, rolls red defense die, surges to crit. We have, he's got 3 basically weapons here. He's got his melee weapon, which is IG-88's Vibro Cleaver, which is a red, black, and white for Pierce 1. We've got a modified E11 blaster with a black, 2 white, Pierce 1 versatile, and then a modified DLT-20A rifle, which is 2 black and 1 white. That's range 1 to 4. That other rifle is 1 to 3. And the other one's melee. Yeah, and then we've got, of course, the back card. The artwork looks really cool. Yeah, so there's the IG-88 unit card. It's got a couple upgrades that you could go ahead and put on there. So we'll take a look at the next card. Here's IG-11. So IG-11's got the Armor 1, Gunslinger, Impervious, Programmed, Sharpshooter 1, 5 health, 2 courage, surges to hit. Red defense dice has that programmed upgrade slot. It's a little bit different from IG-88. Got Overpower for his melee, which is 4 red. Modified E11 blaster with a black and 2 white with Pierce 1. So this is the same as IG-88, just without versatile. And then modified DLT-20A rifle, which is range 1 to 4, 2 black and white, same as IG-88. So let's take a look at some of the other cards that came in. So it looks like, again, this is something interesting and new that it looks like AMG is doing, whether it's by design or not, is that they're not including any other upgrades that would go with these cards, so unless they're specifically needed for that card. So like, for instance, IG-11 can take comms, can take, you know, he can take a training slot, and can take a gear slot and a program slot, and then IG-88 can also take a training, gears, and gear and comms slot as well. No other cards in this though. Just so as of right now, we don't know But if you want to get other upgrades, you have to buy the card packs, or have been buying Legion this whole time. So it's just kind of an interesting way to do it for newer players. You have the two programs for IG-11. So you have the bounty one, which bounty programming, IG-11, he gains bounty. And you gain AI aim or attack, and if you choose a commander as the target of the bounty, your weapon gains Pierce 1. If you choose operative as your target of the bounty, your weapon gains suppressive. You can also have the nanny programming, and while building an army, Grogu gains counterpart IG-11. IG-11 gains AI dodge and move. So the thing with these two units, if you haven't seen yet, IG-11 is available in both Rebellion and Empire, which is interesting because that does add bounty to the Rebellion, which is super cool. And IG-88 is only available in Empire. So we're going to put those to the side. Alright, let's take a look. In no particular order, we have the IG-11, excuse me, we have the IG-11 1-pip Mechanical Carnage. He loses Gunslinger. The first time declares an attack action during his activation. Instead of attacking normally, he performs one attack against each enemy unit at range 1. Really, really cool card. This is another IG-11 specific card, Anti-Capture Protocols, which is a 3-pip. And when building a command hand, if your army includes IG-11, you have to have this card. It's got to be included. At the end of IG-11's activation, if he has 3 or more wounds, he performs an attack with the following weapon. So this is a self-destruct. Even though it doesn't say it on the card, this icon here tells you that it's self-destruct. It's 3 red and 2 black. I don't know if you guys can see that there. Blast, impact, 3 suppressive. So basically, he's dying. He'll be done by the end of that card. This one is for IG-88. Alone, focused on the kills. The name, it's a 1-pip. It is permanent, so that means when you play it, it just stays on the board while you continue playing. So while IG-88 performing an attack against a unit that is the target of a bounty keyword, that unit cannot spend tokens. If IG-88 has wounds equal to or exceeding his wound threshold, he's not defeated until the start of the end phase. So there's an interesting, if you go to the AMG forums, they have a ruling explaining that in more detail, that last bit. So another one, independent programming. This is IG-88's 2-pip. It's also permanent. Each time IG-88 issues an order to himself, he gains 1 aim token. IG-88 gains independent dodge. That's pretty cool, so if you don't give him an order, he gets dodge token automatically. Next one is IG-11 or IG-88, so you can put this with either IG unit you have inside your army. So this is 2-pip, a machine made for killing. You must nominate IG-11 or IG-88. The nominated IG-11 or IG-88 gains 1 aim token, demoralize 3, and steady. So that's a pretty interesting card. You know, I think these cards are all super interesting. I think IG-11 specifically is a very good unit. It allows that bounty in Rebels, which is cool. So it looks like we've got, yeah, so these are the tokens for the 2 units. As you can see here, they have the, if they can go in the Shadow Collective, they're, they're mercenary units. Sorry about that, my brain stopped there for a second. We have 2 Empire, because IG-11 can play in the Empire, IG-88 can play the Empire, and we have 1 Rebel Order token, and that's because IG-11, and then it looks like, I think these are bounty tokens. So, yeah, I mean, that's it. It's an interesting new format that they're doing with these boxes, where the tokens are pretty light, and the upgrade cards are pretty light. I'm assuming because you can buy those packs now. But yeah, so that's IG-11 and IG-88. Thanks for watching, and tune in. We've got more coming.